that has everything. Time to choose your top play of the week. And send in your best plays on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Keep giving those gifts all through the new year. See you next week, everyone. Happy holidays.
We hope you're enjoying your holiday and thank
Well, Grant, you can't have Christmas without NBA action. You remember your first Christmas Day game?
BA, I do, and it was in 1996. I had a pretty good game, but we lost to Michael Jordan and the Bulls. They won 69 games that year and the championship, so at least we lost to the best.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Giannis and Porter. Connaughton and Middleton at the 2 and the 3, and it's MP in at the point.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Good on the shot.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second chance shot.
Pass to Pritchard. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Gotta fight screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
The drive by MP.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Oh, MP with a block. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And both free throws good for MP. You know, versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Five to shoot. Goes back up. And no problem from Antetokounmpo as he finishes at the rim. Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket on the night. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Now here's MP. He's got 6. No luck on that one. Brogdon against Connaughton. Pass to Pritchard.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Brogdon. Defense is right there. Nails it from beyond the arc. Pritchard's got 5.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon with every repetition. That passing from excellent to elite.
Now here's MP. 27 points his last game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Boston calls time here.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Brogdon. And it's White in for Pritchard. Now here's Gallinari. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Brown passes to Horford. White for three. Doesn't go that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Well, that 50-40-90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages. The discipline to take good shots. The work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Here's MP. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Ooh, poked away. To the middle. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Over to the wing. Back to White. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's MP. Hauled in by Brown. Here's White. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Joe Ingles.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so
going with almost an entire new group here. Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Gallinari. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Ingles comes in for Allen. Connaughton, he's checked in for Holiday. And MP is subbed in for Carter. So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside at the 4 and 5, it's Giannis and Portis. Pat Connaughton is out there with MP. And it's Ingles in at the 3. And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Nets put on a show. He scored 27 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. And we all know the type of effect he has on the court when he's locked in. This is why his teammates look to him to take over.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And the Bucks miss again.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Brogdon. Here's Pritchard. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. MP outside. Takes the 3. And they recover it. Antetokounmpo. Bam!
Using his size to his advantage, Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
The Celtics have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Pass to MP. Here's Portis. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Portis has got 8 here in this quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Brown. Down low. Here's Pritchard. And a nice finish on the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by MP. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Bucks rebound. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
Boston trailing. Griffin with it. Left side Brogdon. The kick out to Griffin. Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Brown finds Williams. Kick out to Brown from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. So let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair can coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs,
Substitution on the court.
Well, the Bucks shooting just 36% in the third. Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Horford with it. Give him 8. It's stolen by MP. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pull-up jumper, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. MP's got 6 here in the quarter. And for the Celtics, they're shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Tatum. Oh, MP with a block. Pass to Pritchard. Got a piece of it. Stolen by MP. He got it up. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did. How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to see momentum. Can it carry?
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break up 12. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Number 12.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Giannis and Portis. MP is out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward position.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
No problems knocking that one down.
3 points.
MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Brown can't hit.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Offensive rebound. Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
A difficult situation for Boston. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Bucks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in steals.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
The 3 ball. Here's Portis. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
MP shot is good.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And Boston calls time here. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. The big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Middleton is checked in for Connaughton. Outside Tatum. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 33.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound Boston.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Brown. The shot won't fall. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 22 was their biggest lead. MP finds Holiday. Here's MP. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. For Boston, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bucks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
And Brown with the stuff.
I'll tell you, you allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 35.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's MP. Nice D from Tatum.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.